We're gonna work half guard this week. Sweep from different ways to sweep for the half guard. The idea, it's I want him to come on the half guard. It's not two ways to look at it. Are the ways that you approach, invite him to get to your position that you can attack him. You're gonna be halfway past a chance to sweep him, instead halfway that he's gonna pass your guard, or as a way out. You know, you got a good half guard control you, and you're gonna use this position as a way out. This means that the way out can turn and sweep too. Got it? What I need for you, just stay on your knees. It's gonna be like this. He's gonna get in the knees. Hug my head here to the side, like this, and I have them the hook for now. Once you have this, I want to look to grab the pencil. This arm here goes this way. This one can stay in the hip for now. Oh, and one thing that if you start getting too much pressure on his shoulder or my chin, we'll set up a little bit. You don't want him completely squeezing till I get ready for what I want to do. Okay. Now this foot here, you're gonna hook. You want to hook right behind his knee. It's a work process. Okay. This leg stay on top. With this grip that I have, I'm avoiding him from don't pull his leg out, because if I go like this, he can pull his leg out low. Or start sliding from low position and block him this way. The grip that I have. Stay connected to your rib, to your elbow to your rib. You know, come the same this way here, and I'm gonna start looking for the grip, for your hook. What I want is this here. Get the foot right behind his knee. I don't want here. Let's say if I get this and I have this here. No, it's not good. Don't stand. You're gonna work your way up until you get your foot right behind his knee. You want this here. Got it? Sure. Once I have this, he's leaning his way to sitting his butt on the ground, the side, try get a good control, get sometimes his head on my chest, and hand shoulder pressure on my chin, make sure, like I said, you don't want, get a little bit space for you. Once you have this hook here, I'm gonna let it go this leg over here. I'm gonna keep my hook this here. Once I have this, I'm gonna raise my hip this way and keep coming. I cannot stop here. I want to come all the way to this side here. Understand? It's a butterfly hook. It's not a scissor sweep. Scissor sweep, you kick the leg, you get on top of him. This one, no, you're going to keep the hook until the end. Like this. Move my hip, drop the hip, yes. You want this here. Arm tight, have the pants. Now, I'm going to raise the hook, I'm going to take this, I'm going to raise his knee, use my hook. You're going to stay bald my foot. Look this, it's not like this. Don't trust in this. You need to raise that, your hip. You keep it to the end and bring your legs to the other side. Have a good chance to land on the side control the other way.
Is your hand on the knee doing anything different as well? Or
no, more maintaining. If I let it go the grip, if you kick the leg, sometimes it's going to be hard for me to keep my hook. It's more maintain the grip. It's more maintain this grip. Make sure that once I get the butterfly, he's not going to kick the leg straight back like a back step. If it goes like this, and boom, kick the ass. You want to prevent him to do this. Once he spread off his butt on the ground, I'm good to get on top of him. But if you keep him leaning his weight over this side here, it's going to be tough for me to get out my hook. Don't stand. Move the hip. Get that. And this arm, to be honest, doesn't do much. If he has his knee placing my hip here, the weight that he has right now, I don't need much of this arm. It's more like catch him the momentum, the timing for me to get the sweep. You know, if it disengages, it's a different story. I can use his arm to open a hook over my shoulder, or even get my underhook on his arm. But right now, it's more like this here. He try to lean his weight, stay tight. You get the hook. Now I'm good to go. What I'm saying is not he need to do anything for me to sweep him. Once you get to this point, I can start sweep him. Same maintaining to the end, like this. Oh. If you don't raise your hips, stay bald your foot, it's going to be tough to put him flat over his back. Got it?
Sir.
Any questions? Let's go, guys. Spread up. One more time. You invite him for the half guard. Huh? You get there, you shoot him for the position. You look. That's the best way to see it because you prepare yourself to the techniques you wanna do it. But on the other hand, you can see yourself getting caught in the half guard. The guy holding for defend and start working a way to start attacking him too. Go. Okay. Now look this. If I the same position, you got this here. Again, this leg here is keeping. Of course, I'm not gonna do this because if you hook right behind, hook your foot right behind my thigh, this leg here, pull the leg out. Go, yes, hook here, yeah, like this. Now, I don't have anything. Do you understand? If I keep this leg here, it's safe for now. That holding the knee, you don't prevent him to put his leg out between my thigh, right? He can see it, and this one here, you prevent him to don't step back. Boop. Yes. Have this and start moving my hip until I get my foot ready. Again, if I'm like this, I have things to do it. I cannot attempt to sweep him. Again, if I get this, I'm like this, I'm not ready yet. Oh, now I'm ready. Understand? Okay, now what is good? And once I get here, that's okay if him drive in the hook here. If you get in the hook, as long as that he don't break this grip, start smash me, that's okay. If he has his butt on the ground, I'm gonna take him this way. If he abandoned, try to get to his knees, say forget it. This is he's trying to bait me here. I'm okay with this too. Do you understand? Another scenario we're going to create here is this. Once I get this, what he's going to do is going to start slide to down position. We have to keep this like, yeah. Oh. Well, he's going to try to do it like this here. Yes. To stop my butterfly. Most of the time he does that to kill this butterfly over here. Do you understand? What are you going to do? Once I get this, here, get in the hook. Yeah. Start driving. Once you start driving here, you're going to get my arm between his leg. What's that? Got it here? This arm here. Now, this leg gonna extend with the hook, gonna extend this way more. Here. Once I get this, his arm is trapped now on the ground. There's not much time for him to push his arm out because I'm gonna start sweeping him this way. I'm gonna maintain the hook here, I base this foot, now I take him over this side here. We're testing his base. Got it? That's a way to prevent him to smash my leg and test his base. And you can see a lot of ifs comes from him. If he does that, if he does that. Now, right now is this. You got this on the hook, the butterfly hook. He try slide to mount position. First thing you want to do is to kill this leg. He possibly go straight to mount. You guys understand? Or once he want me to let it go, the butterfly, just use the half guard to save me for don't get my guard pass. Do you understand? Sorry. Oh, this. Start working my hook. Yes. Look this. Because once he touch his knee on the mat, my knee, now start pushing my knee. Yeah. It's gonna start slide this way. Now I have to do like this here, because he started smashing my hook. I had to let it go to survive from the half. You guys understand? All?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to react before, and it's gonna combination of drive. We good. Go ahead now. I get in the hook. No, it's this here. I'm gonna start elevate his leg. I'm gonna open up his leg, and most of the time, what he does, he's overcommit with this hook to make sure that I don't elevate him. But the sweep doesn't come from his upper body. It's from the hip down. Is this. Once I get this, it's trapped. Now, the underhook that has a trap. At this point, bring away back this way. What I'm doing here is a drop in my elbow here, maintain the same time, drop my elbow to make sure his arm's not gonna come out, tie up my elbow to my rib, and extend his leg. Once he falls on his shoulder, he cannot base his arm anymore. It's this here. It's very simple. come with he's overcommit the hook to try to smash my butterfly hook, right?
Sure.
And mid-time as he coming to throw him over the shoulder. And we use positions like this, like I said, as a testing his base. We have ifs here. If you take his arm out, if you stand up, we have a lot of things to use if you react. If you find a way, if you figure out that that's what I'm trying to do in him. But as long as you keep his underhook there, he drop to his shoulder, I can take him. Got it?
Sure.
Let's go, guys. Spread up. My goal is once you start getting this over this side here, throw him over this way. If you keep his weight over this side, I take him with my butterfly hook, right? If he has the underhook or without the underhook, I'm gonna throw him this way. If he sits like this. Once then, another thing that I prevent him to do it once we have this position with the underhook, with my hook here, and don't allow him to knee cut past the side. That's important to keep that grip here in a good butterfly hook. Because sometimes you got this, you go like this, what it does. Put the head of the side, start knee cutting this way here. Maintain my underhook. This here. Even if you get the hook, I prevent, try now. So raise the knee cannot go cut on the bottom leg. You guys understand or?
Sure.
Okay. Now we have this, the same thing, he goes this way. If I miss at the arm, let's say if it goes this, and I start extend, he posts his head on the mat. If he has this knee on the mat here, it's not much I need to do to keep sweep him. Do you understand?
Sure.
I'm gonna use more tools if you start defending the things that I'm doing. I'm gonna use my weapons. Does it make sense? No? And at this point, if I feel like I can come up this way, holding his leg in my shoulder, and with this knee on the mat, I'm just gonna keep doing. What happens? If he bounces on his head, go ahead. If you get a little taller, that's when you have to use more your butterfly. Create space, but my goal is to keep him, his weight in the far knee. Do you understand?
Sure.
I come up here. But we have, so from this, I work my hook all the way up to the knee. We get in the hook, look this. And I guarantee every rep that I do can translate different way. Post your hand on the mat within the hook. Yeah, let's say if he goes like this, just post the hand on the mat. But don't base his leg. If I hold this arm here, it's pretty much the same thing that I'm gonna do it for the last one. So if you cup the arm, hold the arm tight, you just keep coming sitting this way. If you move his arm away from me, if you get to this here, yeah. Well, I have this, and base out now. Yes, like this. I still can come up. If it's not weight in my, if it's not too much weight in my upper body, that's a sign for me I can sit up. Do you understand? If it feels like it's fine, it should. What you can try to do now? Try bounce his way back to this knee here. Go ahead. Go like this. Do you understand? If he does that, go ahead, go back there. Try now. I drive this hook here. Kind of almost fully hook. I'm hooking more this leg instead of the other far leg. The far leg, I have my shin right behind his knee. This leg here, I'm hooking like this here. Just to make sure they cannot bounce back. More that I raise this leg here, is more it's going to be easier for me to come up. This, right. You guys understand?
Sure.
If you don't need much that leg, if he's not reacting, with your arm, base his arm away from you. And sometimes you're gonna get there, he's gonna come up to his feet. As soon as that you get your, start pushing him this way. Yeah, you're gonna have to use your full X guard. But let's stick with that, he's still base on his knee. You guys understand? Or?
Sure.
Any questions?